Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Sports Lovers. In today's final video of the day, we of course have NFL predictions for you. We're going to break the games down, give our predictions as we normally do here throughout each week of the NFL season. But first, if you are new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, turn that bell on as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. Really quickly, announcement for the games that I'm going to be at this weekend. Thursday night, I will be, of course, over in Orange Beach for the Satsuma at Orange Beach game. Going to be a fun one there as Orange Beach has opened up a nice new stadium. And then on Friday, I will be at Blunt at Gulf Shores as well. So those games, I'm going to be basically down there pretty much the whole weekend. So I will be at those games getting highlights and stuff like that ready for this weekend on the Instagram, on the Twitter, all of that stuff. So go follow if you are interested in any high school recruiting stuff. That is where we post everything relating to high school. However, hit that sub button, leave a comment down below before we hop into the video. Of course, helps us out with what we're trying to do here at the channel. And without further ado, let us go ahead and hop right into these NFL Week number 3 predictions. Alright, so kicking us off here is Miami going into Buffalo. Guys, Buffalo should win this one by 40. I don't know why, but Miami can never seem to beat the Bills when it matters, and it matters in this game probably more than it has mattered in the past couple of years, right? Miami is down 0-3. They are 0-2 right now. They are not looking to go 0-3. They are trying to get their first win on the season, and they'd like it to be against a division rival in the Bills. And Mike McDaniel right now is trying to keep his job alive for that Dolphins squad. However, I just like the Bills offense right now. They have been rolling on all cylinders with Josh Allen, Keon Coleman, all of that stuff. Give me the Bills as they will get the job done at home against Miami to kick us off on Thursday night. All right, moving on to the Sunday slate here. The first game at 12 o'clock, the Packers going into Cleveland. This should be a very interesting matchup. However, give me the Packers. They dominated the Washington Commanders here in their last game on Thursday night. I have no doubt that they should be able to dominate a very lackluster Cleveland offense and a very lackluster Cleveland defense, with the exception of Myles Garrett. He's one of the best players in the NFL, but he is not going to get the job done for the entire squad. I think Green Bay's offense is really good this year. I think that if Jordan Love can get the ball to first-round receiver Matthew Golden, then they are going to be an elite squad and definitely are going to be contending for an NFC championship. Give me the Packers as they will get the job done on the road in Cleveland. Next game up here is the Colts going into Tennessee. This is a very interesting one because Daniel Jones has been playing lights out football these past couple of weeks, right? Then you got number 1 overall pick in Cam Ward. Everybody's hyping Cam Ward up. However, he's struggled his first couple NFL starts. I'm going to give this one to the Colts. Daniel Jones, they've been playing really good football. He's been getting the ball to his playmakers like Jonathan Taylor. He's been allowing them to do what they do, and Adonai Mitchell as well, making plays. Give me the Colts in this one. They are the better team, and they should get the job done. However, I'm not going to be shocked if Tennessee does get the win because of Cam Ward. He's one of the best number 1 overall picks that we've had in a minute when it comes to quarterbacks. However, I just think that the Colts have the better team as they will get the job done on the road in Tennessee. Next game up, we have a battle of backup quarterbacks here in the Bengals at Minnesota. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. They by far have the better roster with Jamar Chase, obviously with T. Higgins. Jake Browning's going to be set, and we saw what Jake Browning could do in that second half of play against the Jacksonville Jaguars, leading his team to a comeback victory. I like Jake Browning here. I think he's going to be the better backup quarterback when it does come to backup quarterbacks. J.J. McCarthy is also out for this game as well for the Vikings. So give me the Bengals as they will get the job done on the road and improve to 3-0 on the year. Next game up is Pittsburgh at New England. This is going to be a fun one no matter what they say. This is a 2 offenses that are very good with Drake May and Aaron Rodgers. A young one versus an old one. Give me Drake May. I'm going to go with the Patriots here. I get that the Steelers did just get blown out by the Jets. They're looking for a bounce back win. However, I don't think it's going to be against a really good Patriots team that's going to contend for an AFC East title. I think the Patriots win this one. I like Drake May, their quarterback. I think he's really mobile when it comes to making plays. He can make the play that is needed, which is why I'm going to go with the Patriots as they will be able to get the job done at home against the Steelers. Moving on to our next game here on the 12 o'clock slate is Los Angeles going into Philly. Guys, give me the Eagles here. Los Angeles, they have struggled in their first two games, right? They cannot put up points for whatever reason to save their life. They struggled in that Houston game. They struggled a little bit last week. I'm going to take Philadelphia here. Their offense is legit. Even with an older Saquon, he is still producing some numbers. Saquon Barkley, one of the best running backs in the NFL. Then you got Jalen Hurts. If Jalen can get the ball to A.J. Brown in this game, then the Eagles by far are going to be dominating this matchup here in Philly as they will move on to 3-0 on the year. Next game up is New York at Tampa. Tampa coming off a big-time win on Monday Night Football at Houston. New York is coming off of, I believe, a loss in their week number 2 matchup. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield showed why he's one of the best in that Monday Night Football game. He's got Emeka Egbuka to throw the ball to now, who looks more dominant than ever, obviously. The Bucs offense is just loaded with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Even Tez Johnson can get some action for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers squad, as the Bucs will prove why they are the better team here and win this matchup by a landslide. Next game on the 12 o'clock slate for us here is Las Vegas going into Washington. Washington coming off of a loss to, of course, the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. They've had a week to rest. Las Vegas, Geno Smith did not look good in that Monday Night Football game against the Chargers at all, which is very good for me because I'm a Chargers fan now. So, again, give me the Commanders in this one. Jayden Daniels is going to light up this Las Vegas Raiders defense. I have no doubt about that. I think that he is primed to have a breakout year this year. I think he's going to do the opposite of what C.J. Stroud did when people said that he had a quote-unquote sophomore slump. Give me the Commanders as they will get the job done at home against the Raiders. Next game up, of course, is Houston at Jacksonville. Lots of 12 o'clock games this week for whatever reason, as there's only a few 3:05 and only two 3:25 matchups in the week on Sunday. However, we got a good one. Houston at Jacksonville, an AFC South matchup. Trevor Lawrence is not playing. Texans are looking to bounce back. Give me the Texans in this one. I think that their offense is really good, and against a backup quarterback with the Jacksonville Jaguars right now, I believe T-Law is not going to play in this matchup. So give me the Texans as they will get the job done on the road and start 1-0 in the AFC South. And last but certainly not least, on the 12 o'clock slate, we have Atlanta going into Carolina. Dude, I don't know what to think of Bryce Young right now. I really don't. 1 minute he's good, the next minute he's bad, right? We saw him pick up in that second half against the Arizona Cardinals, almost leading the Carolina Panthers to a comeback victory, and that's what you want out of an NFL quarterback. If he plays like he did in that first half, the Panthers are going to win that football game, and if the O-line can actually block for him, then the Panthers definitely win this football game. However, when I look at the Falcons side of things, I look at Michael Penix, I look at Drake London, I look, of course, at Bijan Robinson. All of those guys are able to make plays. Give me the Falcons as they will get the job done against a very lackluster Carolina defense, and they will move on to 3-1 on the season. All right, moving on to the next 3:05 game here on the day. The Denver Broncos going into the Chargers. The Chargers clicking on all cylinders right now. Another huge AFC West matchup for the Chargers. Give me Los Angeles as they will get the job done at home against Denver. I think the offense for the Chargers is going to be elite this year. I think it's taken them a little bit, but once they start going, they will scare a lot of teams and will not be a team that wants to be played in the NFL. Give me the Chargers as they will get the job done at home in this matchup against Denver. Next game on the 3:05 slate is Seattle hosting New Orleans. Give me Seattle here in this matchup. They are by far the better team. However, I'm not going to be shocked if Spencer Rattler and the boys can pull off a win. In their two matchups so far this year, they have played really good football. I expect that the New Orleans Saints are going to be able to come out and throw some touchdown passes early on. However, that Seattle defense is going to hold Spencer Rattler because of his inexperience. Give me the Seahawks, as they will be able to get the job done at home against the Aids. Moving on to the next 3:25 game, Arizona at San Francisco. This is going to be a fun one, and I'm really excited to watch this one. I'm going to go with San Francisco. Brock Purdy balled out in New Orleans, and I think the Cardinals have a similar style of defense for the Brock Purdy. So, again, I only have reasoning there to pick the San Francisco 49ers at home in that matchup. I like their offense. I really do, even with Debo being gone, even with, of course, George Kittle being gone. CMC still there. So they're going to have some playmakers that can make plays. It's just about, can they take advantage of a very lackluster Cardinals defense? I think they do, and I think San Francisco does improve on the year and get. And the final 3:25 game here, Dallas at Chicago. Dallas just signing Jadeveon Clowney this past week. That's going to be a fun one. Give me Dallas, as they pulled off a great win in Dallas on overtime. The Bears coming in there, been struggling a little bit these past couple of weeks. I have no doubt that the Cowboys will get the job done on the road in Chicago to close out the 3:25 slate on Sunday. And ending Sunday off, we got the Chiefs going into New York. I actually really don't know who to pick here. I'm very torn on who I think I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to go with New York because they're the home team. Not going to be shocked if the Chiefs do win this matchup, though. This could literally go either way. This is going to be a fun one on Sunday Night Football because New York, they played really good against that Dallas Cowboys defense. If they can take advantage of what the Chiefs give them, they are going to win this game. Give me the Giants, as they will beat the Chiefs at home in Sunday Night Football. And how can we forget? We got the Detroit Lions going into Baltimore to close out Monday night. This is going to be an absolute banger of a matchup. Give me the Ravens, though. Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers, they have all been playing lights-out football right now, which is why I'm going to go with the Ravens at home. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn that bell on, as we do our best to post on this channel every single day. If you made it to the end of the video really quickly, there, of course, is a big announcement that I posted on my Instagram. I'll be talking to players and stuff like that around the state of Alabama next week, so stay tuned for that, as we'll have the schedule on Friday ready for release. And then, of course, we will be at Orange Beach Thursday night, and then Friday we will be at Gulf Shores for that matchup. So stay tuned. Hit that sub button so you don't miss out on any of the latest videos. Go follow the gram, the Twitter, all of that stuff. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.